Hey, what's up guys, welcome to another video. If you are new to the channel, my name is Ballo.trades and I document my journey to becoming a successful forex trader here on YouTube. So I would appreciate it if you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified when I drop another video. Yeah guys, I would appreciate it if you follow my Instagram account. I popped the screenshot somewhere here and I'll leave the links in the description, and make sure you follow me guys. And I have a second channel, by the way, that I'm growing up till 100 subscribers, then I'll start posting there. I'll also leave a link in the description. And yeah man, make sure you give the boy a subscribe and a follow on Instagram. And yeah, so today I was just like, okay, let me just pick up my camera and do a little bit of a story time, right? So what is this story about, right? This is about how I used to balance school and trading, right? But before I get into any further details and what happened and stuff, I don't advise what I did. What I did only worked for me and might not work for you. So don't consider this as advice, but consider this as a story time nonetheless, right? I wouldn't advise you to do the same thing, guys. On a serious note, I don't advise you, especially when you're still in school. I don't advise you to do this. This worked for me and stuff. It's not really something deep, but it's just something that I did, right? So let's take it back a few years ago, starting from 2022 January, right? So 2022 January is a month that I'll always be grateful for. You know why? Because it's that same month that I asked my mom that, Mom, when I'm done with school, precisely high school, I don't want to go to varsity or any college, so I don't want to apply. Remember guys, in South Africa, you need to apply in grade 11, right? In 2022, I was still in grade 11. So I was like, okay, I gotta apply. Now I don't want to apply. Now, right? I don't want to apply. So I told my mom that, Mom, I don't want to go to varsity or college after matric. After matric, I just want to do my own thing, right? At that time, January, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but those words just came out, right? So in essence, I didn't have a plan after matric. I didn't have a plan whatsoever, right? I might say that I wanted to go play soccer, but then I wouldn't say that that's something I really wanted to do after matric, right? So I didn't have a plan, right? So I was like, Mom, can I not go to school after matric? Can I not apply? Whatnot. Then honestly, she was very understanding, to be honest. She was very understanding and she agreed, right? Okay, fast forward, this was 2022, the same year, in December, right? So between January and December, I was lost, right? I didn't have any sense of direction. I was lost for like 11 months. Didn't know what I wanted to do after matric, but then I still pursued my idea of not going to school after matric, right? December came, 2022, that's when things changed, right? Okay, I knew about forex trading since I was in grade 9, but I didn't think I'd make a living off. I didn't even know people made a living off like trading and stuff. Okay, I saw the lifestyle, I saw the cars, but like I didn't really think people were legitimately making money off the market, right? So I had an idea of, okay, what kind of industry this is. People online make money via selling courses, via selling selling people promises and stuff, right? I didn't really know you could make actual money from the market and live off it, right? Up till 2022 December, when I was just sitting, I'm like, hey, it's grade 11 now. I passed grade 11, I'm going to grade 12. What then after grade 12, right? Then I don't know what happened. I was just like, I want to go forex trading full time, right? And at that time, I made that decision not knowing that you can actually make that money. So I took a risk by itself. I took a risk saying I want to pursue something that I've never seen someone pursue it, making money legitimately off it, right? Fine. I was like, okay, this is what I want to do right now, right? And of course, I love football. For those of you who know, I played soccer. I loved it very much. That was the only thing I know how to do best, right? Playing soccer, right? I've been playing soccer since I was grade grade 3, which was, I was 9 years old or 10 years old, right? So I've been playing soccer for like more than a decade now, right? So it was the only thing I knew how to do best. But then as time kept on going, I don't know, I just lost that love and passion to pursue soccer as a professional career, right? Then I decided, okay, let me go into Forex trading full time. Took a risk. I'm like, I'm going full time. So December 2022 is when I mentally conditioned my mind that, okay, I'm going after this. I'm like, why not? I'm legit going after this, right? So the whole of 2023, which was last year, I was in matric. The worst time you could learn how to trade and the worst time you could pursue content creation. But then I didn't know and I did it anyway. And yeah, I went for it fine. In December, we started working. I started watching YouTube videos, even YouTube videos that the people don't know what they are saying. Even YouTube videos about Forex traders pretending to know how to trade. Yeah, I learned from them, learned absolutely nothing, but then I learned like the foundation of what the Forex market is. You buy, you sell, then if you sell, then the market buys, then it's a loss. Then if you sell, if you buy, then the market sells, it's a loss. I understood the foundation from the scammers, right? So, which was a good thing, but then I didn't really learn some things that could potentially make me consistently profitable. I just learned like the foundation, which is the most important thing, right? And some of the information I learned right now we don't really use, but then it's good to know, such as what is a pip. Right now I know what a pip is, right? I just don't know how to explain to you what a pip is, right? And yeah, we learned the foundation. Then I'm not gonna lie, 2023 I was basically strategy hopping, right? Strategy hopping. January went, February went, strategy hopping, March, April, May, June. By June I was trading like support and resistance concepts, breakout concepts, breakout and retest concepts, and like using indicators that didn't work at all, right? Then it was in June when I opened this channel you are currently watching. So I started documenting my journey in June 2020. Yeah, June 2023 up till now. Then yeah, we kept going, and yeah, we're here now. So right now I'm going to explain how I really balanced out trading and school, right? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been a fan of school for the longest of time, right? From grade 1 up to grade 7, which was primary school, I didn't really have a problem with school, right? You know, school was fun back then. Primary school, you got up early, you had 2 breaks, you know, such things like that. Like you didn't have real life problems in primary school. Let's just say that things were much smoother back then. Things changed when I went to grade 8, right? That's when I realized that how much I hate school. That's when I realized how much I despise school. Like things started to make sense, right? And no, not things started to make sense. Things started to not make sense, right? Such as you learning business studies from someone that doesn't have a business. For me, it was those kind of questions that I was asking myself, like, is really school really teaching us how to be successful, or is it really playing with us, right? I just kept asking that questions, and the likes of Andrew Tate came along, which confirmed my idea of school. Then everything just went bad from grade 10. Like, I just hated school. Crazy thing, I asked my mom to drop out while I was still in grade 10. She denied. Of course she did, right? We went over to grade 12, right? December 2022, this is when I asked my mom again to drop out of school. She denied again. So those were the only 2 times I asked my mom to drop out of school, right? It was that bad. It was that bad. I hated school to that point. I'd actually, if it was my choice, I'd actually have left school at around grade 9, after grade 9, which is legal, I think, in South Africa. You're allowed to leave school after grade 9, I think, right? But then obviously my mom didn't like the idea that I had. Fine. I didn't like school, bro. Like I didn't really used to do my schoolwork. So 2023, while I was still in matric, I learned how to trade. I was learning how to trade, right? Which is the worst time you could learn how to trade, being in matric, right? So let's just say this, right? I paid much attention to trading and content creation more than school, right? I'd prioritize learning how to trade more than school, right? Which ended up working for me. I mean, I haven't failed my matric. You know, at the same time, I'm not gonna say that I got distinctions, because I didn't. But then I passed matric, I got my certificate, and yeah, I mean, everything is good, right? So when I got back from school, I used to come back home at around like 3 or 4, depending on what's happening at school, right? When I got home, I went straight to my laptop to check the charts. Even though I had so much schoolwork to do, I never really used to do it. You know, I never really done my schoolwork and homework, right? And back then, of course, even now, I was like a quiet man, a quiet boy, right? So I wasn't noticed, so the teacher really didn't notice me like that in classes. Even if we could go back to my school right now and ask the teachers, was this guy in your school? They would probably say no, because I was that quiet. Like, I wasn't noticed by the teachers. So I wouldn't say I got into trouble with doing my homework, because anytime they'd catch me that I didn't do my homework, they wouldn't do anything, because I wasn't naughty, I wasn't disturbing, I just didn't do my homework, right? Fine, I prioritized trading over my schoolwork. Even when I was writing my prelims, right, which is one of the most important exams in grade 12. You could check it, guys. September is when we were writing prelims. I was still on YouTube uploading 30-minute videos, bro. For sure, I was documenting week in the lives while I was writing prelims, guys. And someone actually popped a comment and said, bruh, just leave trading for a month and focus on your schoolwork. And I was there being like, nah, I'm finna do that. Right? I'm finna quit trading for a month and to get higher grades, because getting higher grades wasn't in my plans anyway, right? My plans was just pass and get the hell out of there, right? Yes, that guy popped popped in the comments and said I should leave trading and YouTube until I was done writing, and I denied it. I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I kept on posting and kept on posting, guys. Even when I was writing maths is one subject that always kicked me my whole life, right? Even the day before I was writing maths, I was editing a video I actually posted on the day that I was writing maths, right? Then after I was done editing, I went straight to my books and just memorized the things. I didn't really understand what I was saying. I was just really cramming the work, right? Which never worked, but then it worked to some degree, but then I wouldn't advise that, guys, at all, right? So I just didn't stop, you know, I just kept going. Even with my final exams, where I should be applying 100% attention on, I didn't stop uploading and I didn't stop trading. So basically, my moral of the story is that I prioritize trading more than school, because my aim wasn't to get higher grades, because even if I got higher grades, there was nothing I was going to do with those grades, because I wasn't gonna go to school after matric. Like, me and my mom agreed in 2022, in January, right? So getting good grades wasn't something that I was going after, right? So it was like, okay, I don't have to get good grades. All I have to do is just pass my exams. So I could just go for the minimum pass mark, right? Then I'll be good. And that is what I did, and that is what happened. So just basically my moral of the story is I prioritize trading more than school, because I didn't really want to go to school after matric, and applying 100% of my focus on school wasn't going to do me no good, because imagine getting 100 on every subject then doing nothing with those marks. It didn't make any sense, you see. So yeah, man, I would say, guys, I wasn't really paying attention at school. I wasn't really paying attention. It came to a point where after each and every exam I wrote, at the back of those papers you'd see candlesticks. Like, I used to finish like probably like 30 minutes before the time, then I would draw candlesticks, right? On a government paper I used to draw candlesticks. That's how I didn't care, right? But I'm not gonna say that I'm proud of it. It's just something that happened, right? It happened unconsciously. Because in the exam room, for those of you who know, you cannot sleep, right? You just have to stand there, well, sit there and wait until the time is finished so you can go, right? So I never really got the chance to sleep. So all I had was a pencil and a blank paper at the back of my exam pad. I drew candlesticks. You know, that's crazy, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. So my moral of the story is, guys, I prioritize trading more than school. And I know one day I'll tell this story in front of millions and millions of people on a podcast, right? Saying this, what I'm saying now, right? Yeah, man. So right now we just keep working. By the grace of God, we'll get consistently profitable, hopefully soon, but then we're not rushing anywhere. So yeah, man, I just thought I should do a little story time and share with you guys what was happening. So yeah, man, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment down below, and yeah, man, comment down below what you guys have done, the most craziest thing you've done when you prioritize trading. And yeah, man, till another video. Peace.